Innovative organizations, they sort of look at this world of fast-paced change and they go, the thing that is so cool about the world that we live in today is there's so many ways to get new ideas on how I can do the things I need to accomplish within my career and within my organization. I always describe that the world we live in today, I call it the world of fast ideas. There's simply so many ideas out there. Ideas are shared and happen faster than ever before. And I experience it all the time. I experience it on a regular basis. A couple of years ago, I was in a situation with the kids. It's late August. You're trying to keep them busy. They're not back to school yet. You're trying to come up with all kinds of new ideas, to keep them busy. One day I said to them, here's what we're going to do. We're going to have a dive-in movie tonight. And I got one of these LCD projector screens and I put it out in the backyard. And we put a big sheet up by the house and we put our surround sound system around the pool and we had a dive-in movie. We posted adults around the pool to watch the kids and invited the neighborhood kids over. It was a lot of fun. And I wrote about it the next day on my blog. A lot of people read my blog. They read my Twitter feed because I'm a futurist. I talk about future trends. And I wrote this blog that said, here's an idea to think about. If you think about what we're doing in our daily lives as consumers, more and more of us are taking our living rooms outdoors. That's a trend which has been underway for quite some time. We've been creating outdoor living rooms. And I said, as part of that trend, here's what's going to happen. People are increasingly going to start to take the digital technologies which are a part of their life. They're going to start to take those technologies outdoors. And I wrote, for example, in our case, we had this dive-in movie. We're taking this technology outdoors. This is a trend to watch. That's what I wrote. And I noticed through the next several days, I had all kinds of high-tech companies, all kinds of gaming companies, all kinds of computer companies, companies like Sony and Ericsson, in the entertainment industry, coming in and reading this blog post and sharing it around. And not a matter of 12 months later, a company brought to the marketplace a $1,200 inflatable outdoor television screen. And I sort of sit back every once in a while, I kind of go, was that me? Did I put the idea out into the global idea machine and somebody grabbed onto that idea and did something wonderful with it? Isn't that the nature of the world that we find ourselves in today? There's this huge global idea machine. And what people are discovering is, how can I use that global idea machine to my advantage so I can better get ideas on helping me fulfill my mission and purpose in the organization in which I live? So, what are innovators focused on? Well, they're focused on several things. There's a lot of new trends happening. Trends happen faster than ever before. They're focused on how do we take those trends and how do we bring them into our organization faster than ever before? How do we accelerate the process of innovation? How do we get new services to the market faster than ever before? Our kids are changing. Recreation programs are changing. We're coming to expect online registration more and more in terms of what we do if we have some type of community program where we're involved with recreation. How do we speed up the process to do that? What organizations are focused on, and what you need to think about is, how can we do things faster in terms of program development, in terms of outreach, so that we're keeping up with fast-paced consumer expectations. What innovators do is, they tend to focus on concepts like agility, flexibility, and the rapid ingestion of new ideas. They also sit back and look at that global idea machine and say, what a source for insight on how I can do things differently.